Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. A double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us his truth and who rule well, peace and love, salutations and mercy be unto the hopeful elect. Back again with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Ratazah, this lesson is edifying. You know, and it's not going to be a very long lesson, you know. It was just something that I recently, you know, began to meditate upon this morning, you know, which is a culmination of a few things, you know. Yesterday, you know, a brother shared a video clip from an Issacharite, you know, that was crying when he heard the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. You know, I believe the channel that it was shared upon was the video was from GMS Get This Work. You know, and today, you know, it was something that a beloved brother shared with me, you know, and hearing the words, you know, within, you know, what the brother shared, you know, it's humbling, but then it also makes you rejoice at what we got coming, you know, because right now, you know, you have a lot of Israelites that are out there that are sad, you know, that are depressed, that are brokenhearted. And when you look at the state of our people, we're in a miserable state. But yet, you know, we got things that are promised unto us that no other nation will be able to enjoy the way that we're going to enjoy it. And that's the kingdom of heaven, you know, and that's the first dominion. You know, right now within this this captivity, man, this is hell. All right. To have to get up and repeat the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. You know, if there was a such thing as purgatory, this would be it. If there was a such thing as purgatory, you know, a place where you're sent and you're punished, this would be it. You know, and we were sent here to be punished and to be in captivity and to be under Esau, Edom, who have changed all of the ordinances in the laws of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. In this place, we have to suffer in so many different ways. And getting up and hearing and seeing the same things repeat itself every single day. This is fucking hell. You know, and we can start, you know, with just your body alone. You know, the agony and pain, you know, that some brothers have to face because we're in these weak bodies. We're in these vile bodies. All right, the chronic ailments that you just can't shake, they won't go anywhere. You know, from not having the respect that you deserve, you know, from your woman, you know, from your family and friends, you know, from your own children. All right, being demonized, being persecuted. All right, we are in captivity. And although we're not experiencing the harsher aspects of captivity like we were when we first got over here, all right, which was punishment in hell in itself, our people are still suffering from the psychological state of that particular captivity that they were forced to endure. All right, Jake is laboring. They're broke as hell. All right, you're laboring the hardest, but yet you're still so much more the behind. Here it is. Other nations can come over here, and in less than a year or 2 years of being over here, they're already thriving and doing better than you. All right, you're always late and behind, not knowing where your next meal, not knowing where your next a dollar is going to come from so that you may afford, you know, the things that you need, which are the principal things for the whole use of a man's life. But the beauty of it is that you're not going to be in this state forever. You can't even have a family within this place, because even that's corrupted. You have children, and your children are turned and used as a weapon against you, because the women of your nation are eating of the philosophy of the devil, to the point where they're looking at you as the enemy, but they're looking at the enemy as if he's the provider, as if he's the one that they're supposed to look to for security. And all of these things are the curses that came upon us because of our disobedience to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So the day is going to come that we're going to wake up from this nightmare. Now, when you go in Psalms 126:1, it says, when Yahweh turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. So that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is going to turn the captivity of Israel. That's for sure. All right, but it begins with Zion. It begins with the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, who's going to be delivered from this place. All right, we're going to receive a deliverance. Yahweh Ratazah, we are part of the elect. And when Yahweh does that, it's going to be like we woke up from a horrible nightmare. Now, when you go into the book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 40:5, it says, wrath and envy, trouble and unquietness, fear of death, the anger and strife, and in the time of rest upon his bed. All right. His night sleep, Salakia, do change his knowledge. All right. It says a little or nothing is his rest. And afterwards, he is in his sleep, as in the day of keeping watch, troubled in the vision of his heart, as if he would escape out of a battle. When all is safe, he awakeneth and marveleth that the fear was nothing. So that's how we're going to feel when we wake up from this horrible nightmare, which is called America, which is called bitter. All right, this place is symbolically or spiritually known as Babylon. Now, another name for Babylon was Merathaim, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, Salakia, which means double bitterness. All right, it's also known as Egypt. Now, what's the way that you say Egypt? In the Hebrew, Matazarium, which means double straits. What is straits? A way of difficulty. And this way of difficulty is bitter. All right, we have drunken of this bitter cup. All right, within this place, you have no rights. Within this place, you have no time. Let's just deal with the time alone. All right, you're constantly on the move. You're constantly on the go. All right, you can never sit still. All right, because if you do sit still, then guess what? You're not going to be able to have the resources that you need to be able to survive in this place, because that's all that we're doing. We're surviving. We ain't living. We're not going to begin to live until Yahweh shall come. All right, and he redeems us from this place, and we're in the land of Israel. That's when we'll really be living. Like Apostle Gabar says all the time, you know, we're just surviving. All right, all you're doing is surviving in this place. All right? And because you don't have an insurance, which once you enter into this truth, you know that it's Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai that provides all things for you. All right, you know that when you seek Yahweh through Yahushai, that he'll provide the things that are necessary for you, that he's there to aid you. The scripture said, I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor a seed begging bread. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai always provides. Now that's comfort. And knowing what's coming, that's comfort. And what did Yahushai said? I will not leave you comfortless, but I will send you a comforter. And why do we need that comforter? You need comfort when you're brokenhearted, or when you're sad. And that's the truth. You know, hey, look, like it says within the book of Amos, you know, your feet shall be turned into mournings. All right, here it is. You know, you might be celebrating one of the feast days, but then something happens that takes your joyfulness right away from you. And that's the reason why we need the comforter right now. All right, which Yahushua has come back into us through the comforter. All right, which isn't his second coming. His second coming is when he physically comes. All right, but he sent us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we need to get through. All right, through that comforter. All right, if it wasn't for him going up on high, we wouldn't have it. But we need the comforter because a lot of times we feel brokenhearted and we feel sad. But once you get into those scriptures, you get a sigh of relief. All right, when you're reminded of the promises that are to come. How horrible is this place that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua gives you dreams of the kingdom, and you get sad when you wake up from those actual dreams that you had of the kingdom. All right, because you don't want to wake up to this place. You don't want to be here. This place is horrible. It's miserable. All right, they put women before the men. All right, they have that ABC community, which is a bunch of confusion. All right, that you have to see. All right, that's very vexing. All right, they're teaching your children in this place to be hypersexualized. All right, at a very young age. They can't even wipe themselves correctly. And they're trying to introduce them to that ideal. All right, on top of being poisoned daily. This place is a damn nightmare, man. And when you speak about it, about these things, or you speak out against these things towards Esau, Edom, then guess what? You make yourself an enemy of them. So now you've made yourself a prey. And now what do they want to do? They want to come after you. And this is what you're seeing now with the demonization of the Hebrew Israelites right now within the media. The book of Psalms 38:8, it says, I am feeble and sore broken. I have roared by reason of the disquietness of my heart. And that's what we're doing. We're roaring. When you hear these lessons, we're roaring. Because we're pissed the fuck off. At all of the things that we have to experience, all of the things that we have to see, and all of the things that we're suffering within this horrible place, man. And then you get mad at Jake too, that are in a deep freaking slumber, that don't even know what the hell is going on. Lord, all my desire is before thee. All right, because when we roar, we're really lifting up praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We're really crying out to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And what is our desires? Our desires is Revelation the 8th chapter. For all of our words to be taken and put in a censer and then cast into the earth. All right, bring the thermonuclear destruction. Destroy this bitch. Destroy Esau, Edom. Take down our enemies. Take down our adversaries. For Yahushua to come back and to take down these kingdoms and to establish the kingdom of Israel. That's what we really want. And that's when we're going to begin to live. And that's when our sadness is going to be taken away. It says, and my groaning is not hid from thee. My heart panteth, my strength faileth me. As for the light of mine eyes, it is also gone from me. My lovers and my friends stand aloof from my sore, and my kinsman standeth afar off. And when you get ready, because hey, this happened to Yahushua, but it's gonna happen to us as well. Hey, look, your friends and your family, that's one thing too. All right, that's one of the things that break your heart. Hey, the fact that you can't share this truth with your family and friends. All right, that there's division amongst households. It's not going to be that way in the kingdom of heaven. Hey, everybody, all of your family, your father, your mother, which in the kingdom of heaven, if you're part of the elect, you're going to bring back your nation. So you're going to be the progenitor. All right, you're going to be the progenitor. You're going to be the big papa. All right, the granddad. But anyway, on this side, you know, your father and your mother, they might not be in the truth. They might not be able to understand that. All right, and you treat it as the outcast. All right, you treat it as the vermin, the rebel of the family. But you're walking in the way that's right, and that breaks your heart. The fact that the ones that you love and care dearly about, that they stand in opposition, all right, to you, that they're like an enemy. But that's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because what did Yahushua say? He said, I come to bring division. Now, what's really going to break your heart is when some of these that you love and care about, that are your own family, are going to turn on you and turn you in. All right, in the day when this truth is really demonized. All right, when your face is put on the media and they're ashamed of you. All right, when they're offended. All right, they're going to be the ones that turn you in too. And that's just the reality of this thing. My lovers and my friends stand aloof from my sore, and my kinsmen stand afar off. They also that seek after my life lay snares for me. And that's what Esau's doing right now. He's laying a snare in a trap. All right, he's putting certain individuals out there that are agents that are hired by him to demonize his truth and to put it in a negative light so that we can seem like violent extremists when all we do is just preach the word and that's it. And they that seek my hurt speak mischievous things and imagine deceits all the day long. So in this place, you don't get any rest. You don't get any ease of mind. You're constantly stressed out. You're constantly depressed and sad. And the only joy that you find comes through the scriptures, which is the comforter. All right? Hey, what did Yahushua say? I will not leave you comfortless, but I will send you another comforter. All right? Let me see if I can find that real fast. That's the book of John 14 and 16. And I will pray the Father, and he will give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. Even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because they seeth him not, neither knoweth him, but ye know him, for he dwelleth with you, and shall be in you. And I will not leave you comfortless, I will come unto you yet a little while, and the world seeth me no more, but you seeth me, because I live, ye shall live also. At that day ye shall know that I am in my Father, and ye in me, and I in you. All right? So that comforter is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding through the Holy Spirit. And that's the only way that we find joy within this place, is through reading that book and the understanding that we have, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we have of this book. All right, the promises, the things that are promised unto us. Now, going from here to Revelation, you know, because the time is going to come when the Lord is going to take us out of here. And the scripture speaks about Yahweh Bashim Yahushua wiping our tears. All right, because hey, we cry sometimes too. All right, from all of the sadness, all right, that we experience within this place. All right, the book of Revelation 21 and 4, it says, and Yahweh shall wipe all the tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. All right, and what are the former things? Look at all of the things that we're experiencing and suffering. All right, at the hand of Esau, Edom, at the hand of this devil. All right, all of the curses that we're suffering, those are the former things. All right, this devil is getting ready to be taken down from out of power. All right, and we're going to be established in our kingdom and ruling over. All right, with no more death, no more sickness, no more pain, no more hurt. All right, no longer disobedient anymore. But we're going to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in righteousness. So the former things are going to be passed away. All of the sorrow. All right, all of the, like it says in Deuteronomy, no assurance of life. All right, all of that is going to be gone, man. So with that, I truly hope that this lesson is edifying. All praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to our apostles and elders. Peace, love, salutation, and mercy be unto the hopeful elect. It's Shalom and the Bible Bar. Kwam Bakayam.